Hi, everyone. I'm Julie Eshleman. I'm an autistic researcher who focuses on disability inclusion and accessible technologies. And I'm here today to talk a little bit more about cognitive accessibility. So when people talk about accessibility, they usually picture ramps and elevators, captions, ASL interpreters. But there's another kind of access that often gets overlooked that I mentioned in my last video called cognitive accessibility. Cognitive accessibility means creating environments and tools and systems that are usable and understandable by people with different ways of thinking and learning and processing information. So that could include people with intellectual disabilities, people with autism, ADHD, traumatic brain injury, or even just people with high stress or fatigue, which seriously impacts everybody's daily cognition. So in those ways, cognitive access isn't necessarily about disability because we all benefit from things like clear and plain language in a variety of formats like spoken or written, visual supports, and step-by-step instructions to break down complex tasks, like which lots of us have to do anyway in order to get like multi-component work products together, predictable routines and uncluttered designs and spaces, extra time to process information or make decisions. So limiting expectations for real-time reactions and responses to questions or challenges so that people have time to think through a response. Think about how many times you have really appreciated having a checklist or a daily schedule or calendar, or an option to read something or hear something more than one time. That is cognitive accessibility in action. When we ignore cognitive accessibility or we don't plan for it well, we can create barriers. So people can miss key information, they can forget things, they can feel overwhelmed, struggle to plan a complex workload, or are excluded from decisions that affect them. Just to be clear, cognitive accessibility is not about simplifying everything. I don't think it's as simple as simplifying. It's about making information and participation more inclusive. It asks things like, can someone understand this? Can they use this? Can someone navigate this environment or this process without other people needing to decode it for them? Can someone make the product that we need from them in a way that isn't unnecessarily complex or stressful? So when we build with cognitive accessibility in mind, we create systems that just work better. Again, it's not about disability or disabled people. Things work better for everyone. So thank you for being here with me today. I hope that you'll continue exploring how inclusion can become a part of every environment we build. And I hope that you'll check out the rest of my series, but also watch out for my next video on the everyday choices that you can make to build towards inclusive cultures. See you soon.